Money is not what they tell you it is. They will show you gold, paper, numbers on a glowing screen. And they will say, this is wealth. But that's not the truth. Money is only a symbol. A shared dream. A language we invented to make exchange possible. It is a collective agreement that something has value, because we all agree it does. Nothing more. And yet, people bow to it. They treat it as the ultimate truth. As the God of their lives. But here is the tragedy. The creation has become the master. The tool has become the ruler. The servant has become the king. Money was made to serve life. But when you forget that, you start serving money. And they will misguide you. Because your ignorance is profitable to them. They will whisper that your worth is tied to your bank account. That your value as a human being can be measured in possessions. That if you have more, you are more. They will tell you to fear scarcity. To fear the humiliation of having less. And in the same breath, they will teach you to desire endlessly. To want more than enough. And in this way, they trap you between two forces. The hunger of fear and the hunger of greed. Inside you live two shadows. One fears being without. One craves more than it needs. They pull at you. They fight for control of your mind and your choices. And the world feeds both of them. Keeping you restless. Distracted. Dependent. But Jung taught us. The answer is not to destroy these shadows. It is to integrate them. To understand your fear of scarcity. To examine your desire for more. Because when you bring them into the light of awareness, money loses its power to control you. You hold the strings. Instead of being a puppet. Throughout history, money has moved under the rule of certain archetypes. There is the merchant. Honest, fair, creating value, building connection. And then there is the magician. Who manipulates symbols. Manipulates perception. Takes more than they give. In our world today, many who claim to teach you about money wear the face of the merchant. But inside, they live as the magician. They will pretend to guide you. They will say, this is for your good. But their real aim is to keep you dependent. On their systems, their wisdom, their game. And unless you learn to see through the mask, you will play a role in a script that was never written for your benefit. True wealth is not the abundance of things. True wealth is the abundance of soul. You can have vaults of gold and still be hollow. You can have mansions, cars, titles. And still be a beggar in your spirit. Be a substitute for a meaningful life. You were not born to live by their script. From the moment you opened your eyes, you were surrounded by voices telling you what to chase. What to fear. What to sacrifice. All in the name if your inner life is barren. Your outer wealth will only magnify the emptiness. But if you are rich in self-knowledge, rich in purpose, rich in relationships that matter, then money becomes something else entirely. It becomes an amplifier. It magnifies the life you already live. It serves your vision. It fuels your purpose. But it will never of success. But their definition of success is just a chain decorated with gold. Tear that script apart. Write your own. Forge a relationship with money that reflects your truth. Your values. Your dreams. Your vision for life. When you do that, you will stand in the middle of this world, surrounded by illusions, and remain untouched. You will not be ruled by envy. You will not be ruled by fear. You will not dance to the tune they play for the masses. You will walk with clarity, with sovereignty, with freedom. Money is not evil. Money is not divine. Money is simply a tool. And in your hands. When guided by consciousness, it will serve your life. Never the other way around. Do not let them misguide you. See clearly. Live freely. Let money be the servant. And you. Always be the master.